it's Lexi. I am updating you in this video on my non-wax empties for the month of September. This little pile that you see before you is what I have been working on for, I guess, the past month and a half. I pretty much finished up all of these like summer candles, these 5 right here, last month. And then for the beginning of this month, I did work on a few fall candles that you see in the right-hand side. And I'm just really excited to share my thoughts. So let's start off with Pineapple Mango. And this one is a candle that I am just kind of more happy that I finished and am going to get out of my collection. So the packaging is not the cutest, I don't really think. But when I initially smelled this, I felt like I liked it a lot more. And then this time when I burnt it, I didn't love it. It's fresh pineapple juice, mango, vine ripened raspberry. I will say as far as burning, it did not give me any burn issues. It burnt fine. I don't remember having to cotton ball this at any point, so that's great. However, the smell, I just don't know. I wish it was more mango, but this was definitely pineapple heavy with just a tiny kiss of mango in it. And I really would have preferred it to be the opposite way. And I don't know if this pineapple is really like the most authentic. There was something almost, I don't want to say this because it make it sound like bad, but it's not a bad scent, but there was something almost slightly like BO-ish about this, like almost like an armpit. I didn't get that every time I smelled it, just sometimes I would almost like catch a whiff of like an armpit. So I wouldn't repurchase this. I'm happy to have used it up. But that one is Pineapple Mango. On the opposite side, this one is the Perfect Summer, which is just a different packaging or renamed packaging of Suntan, I think it was called. Yes. This pretty much just smells like straight up sunscreen. Oh yes, it's right there, Suntan. It is Sun-Kissed Citrus, Orange Blossom, and Coconut Husk. This is a candle from Bath & Body Works that is kind of like a summertime staple scent to me. I love it. It really kind of puts me in the summer mood, and I will always repurchase the Suntan scent. This one, I don't also remember if I had a cotton ball this. I think what I ended up doing for this one, because you can see that the wicks obviously drifted, I think what I ended up doing is just putting it on the warmer, because this one definitely has a bit left, a bit more wax left in this than some of the other ones. It burnt all the way down to the wick clips. But this one, I also just love it so much, so I was probably just trying to get as much scent out of it as possible. And it feels like forever ago now, but this is a great scent. I love the scent. If you like the smell of sunscreen or suntan lotion, you'd love that. This one I definitely cotton balled. However, this one is such a strong candle. This is Summer Boardwalk. I'm sure you guys know this scent. It is caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apples, and salty sweet cream. This is a crazy strong scent. Also, the Perfect Summer, the Suntan one that I just shared, that's also a very strong scent. Both are very much like house filler type scents. They really do a good job. And this one, like I mentioned, I did have to cotton ball it, but the scent appeal is just like amazing. I love this for like the end of the summer when you want something sweet, kind of warm to get you into the fall mood, but you're still looking for like bright kind of summer scent. It's a perfect balance and I love it. I also really loved this packaging. It says Boardwalk and it's got like an actual little boardwalk on it. I just think it's really cute packaging. So happy to use it, happy to have enjoyed it, but sad to see that one go. This one is a random one that was in, I wasn't gonna mention this, but I did just want to share it. This is the Lab candle that I picked up at like TJ Maxx or something in Jasmine Petals and Bergamot. I won't go into depth because I did already talk about it, but I just wanted to share that this one did do some tunneling at the very bottom, although it was in a hurricane. So I just figured I would show you guys. It did kind of build up on the walls there, but it is finished. I'm going to pop the wax out and recycle that. 2 more that are kind of summery type candles. I have Mango Dragon Fruit. And this one, if I'm kind of comparing it to the Pineapple Mango scent, I much prefer this one. It is a very realistic mango mixed with another like tropical based fruit. I feel like it totally worked. It's, rare dragon fruit and juicy mango. So that's all the notes were. I really love the scent. It is it's like almost like a drinkable, there's something like tangy, which I'm guessing is the dragon fruit. I'm not really sure. There's something like kind of biting, tangy about this in like a really nice way, whereas like the pineapple just, I don't know, it was too pineapple heavy and there was like, it was a weird balance. So this one, amazing, definitely would repurchase this. Performed great. Another one that performed really great, I would say all of these had no problem with like scent throw, so that was great. This is Summertime Soda Pop. I adored this packaging with like the bright orange wax against like the blue little popsicles, and just everything about this packaging I think is perfection. I love it. They did the banana split, what was it, banana split something with the banana little packaging all over. Oh my gosh, I loved that one too. I wish that they would bring this exact collection back again. I would totally buy a ton of it. This Summertime Soda Pop scent did also very well for me. It's not typically like in my scent preference wheelhouse kind of thing. Crisp lime, zesty lemon, and splash of soda. Kind of reminds me of the Fizzy Pop scent from Vendor Wax, but this one had much more sweetness to it, where that one can be a little bit more like cloying. I think that's the right word I'm looking for. This one is definitely a lot sweeter, so I preferred this, but if you enjoy Fizzy Pop scents, you probably would like this and vice versa. I really enjoyed it. It did give me some puny wick, so I had to cotton ball this one like once or twice, but still really enjoyed every minute of burning with that one. Then I have some of my fall candles that I worked on. Very happy to have gotten into the fall scents. Definitely was like ready to go beyond, like at the mid-September point, I was already like so checked out. I was like, no more summer, I need fall. This is Cider Lane. What a perfect classic to start off my fall burning and melting season with. It's amazing. This is a staple. I know for a while, like Bath & Body Works didn't bring this out and it was so weird, but I'm really happy that I see it much more like readily available now. It's warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. This one did not give me any burn issues. It did get a little bit like kind of dirty. It is so hard to tell with the light, you guys, I'm so sorry. It did get a little bit dirty, murky, but it burnt all the way down to the wick clips. So no complaints there, because it doesn't really matter if it's dirty wax. It sometimes happens. Love that scent. Definitely would repurchase that, of course. This next one is the Perfect Autumn, which is funny because I had the Perfect Summer and Suntan, and this one is the Perfect Autumn. So I had a little bit of both in the month of September. It's fresh cranberries, spiced pumpkin, and crisp apple and rich clove. This scent is phenomenal. I really love this scent. Once again, no burn issues on this one, so I was quite a happy camper this month. It did kind of get a little bit sooty here, but I think that's from a spot that I was lighting it because nothing really drifted, so that was good. This is just a really rich, delicious, like cranberry kind of scent. Definitely cranberry heavy. I love this. Definitely will repurchase that forever. And finally, for the candles that I finished up, this one is Gooey Caramel. And I didn't think I would really finish this one. I don't know. This one just like never really called my name. So I had this in my collection for a while. Let's see what year it's from. 2019, I guess. So not that old. It's melted caramel, crystallized sugar, and warm butter. This was a really darn good performing candle. Once again, no burn issues. It was a very clean burn for the most part. It didn't really soot too bad. And the scent throw was quite strong, which caramel is a very strong scent, so it does make sense that it was strong, but it did really well, and it filled the home, like the bottom floor of my house. And it definitely paired very nicely with some of the fall wax melts that I had going. So really enjoyed this. Would repurchase that if they brought it back. Then I have 4 candles down there that I'm going to roll into this project. These 4 things over here are things that I was able to completely empty. This I did not finish, but I'll talk about in a second. And those were all of my fall things that I am still kind of continuing to work on. So I have 2 Zape products here in Cotton Candy, same scent, which is very similar to the Body Fantasies cotton candy scent that you can get like in the body spray at like Walmart or whatever. Love the scent. It's an amazing cotton candy scent. Honestly, one of my favorite cotton candy scents. It's very like true to the actual scent of cotton candy. And I love her body butter sugar scrubs from Zape. They always do really well for me. So definitely would pick up more of this. And I did in fact pick up Oh Sugar Sugar, which I want to say is the exact same scent. Very happy to have more. Enjoyed every single second of that. That was honestly, out of all of the Zape body butter sugar scrubs, or just all of the Zape scents in general that I have tried on my body, I think this cotton candy scent is my favorite. Honestly, I love it. I also finished up her bath rocks in the same scent, cotton candy. This gave me, I want to say, like 2 or 3 baths worth. I did really enjoy it. Same kind of idea. The scent is just so incredible that I loved every second of it. I do like her bath rocks. I feel like it's kind of the same idea as like a bath bomb. You just kind of have to use a larger quantity of scooping these. But it smelled great and did the job and made my skin feel soft in the bath. So that was nice. I worked on this kind of duo here in Papaya Paradise Cove from Bath & Body Works. This is in the micellar water type of formula, which I don't know if it's because of that it kind of made this go milky, but the actual bottle of this started getting kind of like creamy, like a weird milky consistency. And this actual, the texture of this body wash versus like maybe one of those, it was definitely much more runny. So I felt like I used it up fairly quickly because of how thin and kind of runny the texture was. But the actual scent itself was incredible. And if Bath & Body Works ever brought this back, I would buy this with backups. I loved the scent. And just if you're curious, the scent notes are starfruit, or actually it's fresh papaya, starfruit water, honeysuckle, passion fruit, and amber. Totally love the scent. I actually ended up using this with the cotton candy sugar scrub. I used the bath shower gel and lotion after, and it wasn't obviously cotton candy, but it was like this fruity summertime cotton candy type thing going on, and I loved every second. This is Pretty as a Peach Fine Fragrance Mist. I did make a little bit more progress, but I definitely didn't finish it. So this is going to be rolled back into my summer collection, so you will not see that anymore until next spring probably. So really quickly, I did work on using up 2 hand sanitizer. So the first one is Yankee Candle Gel Hand Sanitizer in Beach Walk. I enjoyed it. It did the job. It cleaned my hands. I don't necessarily know if I was obsessed with the scent. It was just kind of like a fresh, clean, beachy type of scent. I don't know if I'd necessarily go out and repurchase it, but it did the job. So I'm happy to have finished that. I also finished up a bottle that I went through the washing machine and dryer in champagne toast. So this luckily didn't have barely anything left in it, and then I left it in my pocket one day and did laundry. So that's what happened to this. But that one is finished up, so happy to see that one gone. I did use a Scentsy pod in my car in the little air fan diffuser, the tiny little one that's you plug it into the USB. And this is in cucumber and cactus water. I used both of these 2 separate times, and I really enjoyed the scent. I have the sandalwood tangerine going right now, and I can tell that this pod was definitely much stronger than those ones have been. So really enjoyed the scent. If they bring this back in the collection, the summer line or whatever next year, I'll probably grab it in wax, because I did enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy it enough to stick it in my club kind of a thing. But it's a good, fresh, clean, definitely a good scent for the car to freshen it out. And I have 2 Scentsy products in the Counter Clean and a dish soap. So this Counter Clean, I am totally sad to see go. I loved this scent in Counter Clean. I love it in wax. It is in Make a Splash, which is just like a green apple kind of watery scent. I love it. The packaging on this is absolutely adorable. It's got mermaids and mermen and little apples, and it's just so cute. That little redheaded merman right there is my favorite. He's just so cute. Oh my gosh, I love him. Amazing scent. It worked really well. I definitely would buy this again. And this dish soap is in Cloudberry Dreams, and I really enjoyed this. I feel like I've heard people say that Cloudberry Dreams is stronger on the floral note in wax than it is in the soap product, but this was definitely a really nice raspberry florally type of scent. I really enjoyed this, and I would pick it up again in the dish soap. All right, wrapping it up with some soap. So this soap is definitely not quite finished, but I think once I finish it, I just won't talk about it after. I'll just recycle it. It is in Leaves, which Leaves is a Bath & Body Works staple scent. It scent notes of warm apple, golden nectar, and warm clove. I love this. It smells pretty close to the candle. I would say, if anything, this is maybe a little bit slightly medicinal leaning. Like they're both so strong, but I feel like there is something slightly medicinal about it in this hand soap form. Maybe it's the clove that's a little biting. I have no idea. But I still enjoy it. I still think it's very similar to the candle. So I've been enjoying that one. This one though, let's talk about this, because this is a scent that's brand new to me. I wish that I had picked up 100 more bottles of this when I picked up this one. I had no idea how much I would love it. It's Redwood Apple in their Gentle and Clean line, which this Gentle and Clean line is just, I think it's like the sulfates, dyes, parabens, like it's made without all of that. So I think it's supposed to be better for you. This is just such a good scent. Holy moly, you guys. It's like woodsy apple outdoors in a forest, but like a fresh apple, kind of masculine. It just is so darn good. And there's also something kind of like warm about this. Sweet apple, cinnamon, and a hint of citrus. There's almost something slightly like caramely or marshmallowy maybe even about it. It was absolutely phenomenal. Totally love it. Kind of reminded me of apple s'mores from Scentsy, kind of similar in the way that it was like kind of like a warm, outdoorsy, sweet apple scent. I love this. If it comes back, I'm buying more, a lot more. Loved it. Afternoon apple picking. This is a scent that I always have. I try to always have at least one bottle on hand every fall season. It is crisp apple, succulent, pear, and cinnamon. I do not smell cinnamon in this. I want to say I might have even, did I even like have another one of those last month? I can't remember at this point. It's an amazing scent. Could not recommend that more. Love that scent. And then currently I am working on these three and the Leaves, of course. Hope you're all doing well. I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye, guys.